1 in 5 Americans is now required to stay inside as the number of coronavirus cases tops 17,000 overnight, and senators work to finalize a $1 trillion economic plan. And this virus has many of us feeling helpless. This morning, we'll share a few ways you can give back without putting yourself at risk.
This is News 3 Now this morning.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Thank you for choosing to start your day with us here on News 3 Now. And it's always good to see you, Chris.
Yes, you too, Christina.
Happy first weekend of spring.
There's a distance. Yes. It is indeed the first weekend of spring, although it's going to feel a little bit like winter out there.
Bummer.
Temperatures are colder, but we're seeing the sunshine, and that is what matters. In a day, in a sea, it seems like every day it's just more clouds, more clouds, more clouds. With the news stories that we're getting, at least I can give you some sunshine with the weather. It's a beautiful morning out there. We'll continue to see this beautiful weather stick around as we go throughout the day, but it is a cooler morning out there. We had a cold front come through, and then the clearing skies overnight, that's allowed for those temperatures to drop. So if you head out the door, you'll want a jacket. We cooled all the way down towards 20. Now we're starting to see those temperatures rebound a little bit just because the sun is coming up and starting to heat the ground. We're at 25 right now in Janesville. Here in Madison, we're at 21, 19 as you work your way up towards the Dells. Most folks are in the 20s. Now here's Doppler track trying to show some areas of lake effect snow that may have developed overnight or trying to develop this morning. The reality is our air is fairly dry with high pressure in control, so I expect us to stay dry as we go through today. Sunshine sticks around. We'll be at 26 by 10 a.m., 34 by 2, and then Christina, we should see these temperatures warming all the way up into perhaps the upper 30s and close to 40 by the time we get to today. So while it feels cold now, it'll feel better for the afternoon.
And I got a preview of your full forecast, and I saw some numbers even higher than 40, so that's a good little tease.
I was like, that is the tease.
Okay, don't want to give it all away. Thank you so much, Chris. Well, we're following breaking news into our Channel 3000 Alert Center overnight. 4 people are dead after a crash near Warner Park. Madison police say they arrived to a very traumatic scene near the intersection of Packers Avenue and Northport Drive. Multiple people were ejected from a car shortly after midnight. The medical examiner's office is still working to identify these victims and notify their families. This is a breaking news story, and we will share any updates we get on our website, channel3000.com. New this morning, senators are arriving back on Capitol Hill as they come closer to finalizing a $1 trillion economic rescue package that could go into effect within days. The proposal includes relief for small businesses, loans to impacted industries, and direct cash payments to Americans based on income and family size. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says the Senate will work through the weekend to flesh out the details. A vote on the plan is expected by Monday. 1 in 5 Americans will soon be required to stay inside as New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Illinois join California in severely restricting residents' movement. President Donald Trump says a nationwide lockdown not being considered right now, although experts say keeping people home is the only sure way to cut down on new infections.
I don't think necessarily every single situation, every single region or location needs to be that way, but certainly in the response to the kind of situation that you're seeing in New York, and I think that was an appropriate move.
The number of coronavirus cases again surged overnight. Now more than 17,000 have been confirmed here in the U.S. In Wisconsin, the number of confirmed cases of COVID-19 has doubled in just the past 48 hours. The Department of Health Services says cases in Wisconsin passed the 200 mark Friday afternoon and have been climbing ever since. The total number as of this morning is 233. Most cases are in Milwaukee County, but Dane has the second most in the state with 32. In response to this surge, Governor Tony Evers is clarifying his gathering ban, now ordering all nail and hair salons, barbershops, spas, tanning, and tattoo parlors to close. Wisconsin logged its 3rd death Friday related to the virus, but Governor Evers says he does not believe the state will need to be locked down.
I believe that we'll be able to avoid that. People in the state of Wisconsin are taking this seriously. We continue to encourage them to stay at home. But I know other states are doing that. We will follow the science on that, and we don't anticipate doing that.
Still, the governor says things will get worse here before they start to get better. Among the new cases in Wisconsin, an SSM health doctor. Officials say the physician was asymptomatic during their last encounter with patients, and as soon as symptoms developed, they alerted the company and self-quarantined. UW Health also has a confirmed positive case on its staff, and it expects even more. The release does not say where the person who tested positive worked in the system. UW Health launched a drive-through testing facility exclusively for employees to keep its workforce healthy. The federal tax deadline has been extended to July 15th, giving you a little more time to file amidst all that's going on. Most people, about 70 to 75%, will get a refund when they file, so pushing the deadline doesn't really mean much to them. But for those that owe taxes, it gives them 90 more days to pay. Dan O'Brien, an accounting and finance instructor at Madison College, says he's never seen the deadline pushed back, but the decision was made to also help tax preparers who requested some extra time.
They were having a hard time getting together with individuals to get all of the taxes prepared. If you can't meet with individuals, you don't know how many deductions they have, things like that. And, just right now with people not trying to gather or have any interaction with anyone, it was becoming tough on the tax preparers.
More local news now. Many Wisconsinites are without jobs due to COVID-19, but local companies are continuing to hire. Roundy Supermarket says it is looking to hire up to 2,500 associates for its Pick and Save and Metro Market stores throughout the state. They're looking to hire all positions. Candidates can apply online or directly at stores. Walmart has also announced it is hiring more than 4,000 associates in Wisconsin, and Quick Trip is hiring 2,000 workers as quickly as they can to help in their stores. It is looking for both full and part-time employees. You can apply on its website. The coronavirus has many of us feeling helpless, but there are a few ways you can give during this extraordinarily tough time. The first way is by donating blood. Right now, the American Red Cross is experiencing a serious blood shortage because of the unprecedented number of blood drive cancellations during this pandemic. There's no data or evidence that the coronavirus can be transferred through blood, so it is considered safe. And the Red Cross is taking extra precautions as well, taking donors' temperatures at the door, spacing out beds more than usual, and staggering appointment times so there aren't as many people inside donation centers at once. To schedule an appointment to give blood, go to redcross.org. You can also donate food or money for local pantries to buy it this weekend. This week, 3 generous anonymous donors gave a $35,000 matching grant to the River Food Pantry. That pantry serves more than 1,000 families a week here in Madison. Right now, River Food Pantry is offering curbside distribution as well as mobile lunch programs 6 days a week.
We provide emergency food service every single day of the year, and we will continue to do that throughout this crisis as long as we possibly can because people have to eat.
The River Food Pantry is also in need of healthy volunteers to help distribute food. If you're interested in helping out, we put more information up on our website, channel3000.com. The Salvation Army of Dane County is in need of personal hygiene products as it continues to serve people affected by the virus. Here are some of the items they need most right now. Travel-sized hygiene supplies like deodorant, toothpaste, and personal hand sanitizer. Washcloths, towels, and twin sheets are needed as well as microwavable meals and snacks. Donations can be dropped off at 3030 Darbo Drive in Madison all weekdays between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. The Salvation Army is accepting online donations as well. We know there are a lot of developments to keep up with as the COVID-19 situation is ever evolving. You can always find what you need to know on our website, channel3000.com, and right here on News 3 Now. This week, many parents learned just how tough it is to be a teacher. And if you're struggling to find ways to keep your kids entertained now that they have more time at home, you are certainly not alone. But thankfully, a few celebrities are teaming up to bring story time to your kids, all while raising money to help keep them fed.
30 million children rely on school for food, and with school closures across the country, these children are extra vulnerable.
We had an idea. We're going to read you books.
Jennifer Garner and Amy Adams, along with a few of their A-list friends, are reading stories to kids, and they're asking you to consider donating to Save the Children. Save the Children has a special fund set up to address food shortages and educational needs for kids affected by COVID-19.
This is your head. Is there a bird on his head? This is your head.
That, of course, was Jimmy Fallon reading his own book, Baby. Other celebrities getting involved include Reese Witherspoon and Natalie Portman. You can find the stories on the Instagram account called Save With Stories. And if you'd like to donate, you can go to savethechildren.org/save or text the word SAVE to 20222 to make a one-time $10 donation. A Madison woman is raising money to support the real heroes during all of this, local healthcare workers. And she's hoping to fill their stomachs as well. We'll explain how you can help. And you're taking a live look over the Capitol this morning. Beautiful sunrise, although it's going to be a chilly day. Chris will tell us more about that in your full forecast just ahead.
This portion of News 3 Now is sponsored by Shopco Optical.
Habitat for Humanity of Dane County helps hardworking families get a hand up into stable housing. Habitat homeowners put in sweat equity and often have multiple jobs to pay the low-interest mortgage on their home. Strengthen our community. Support Habitat Dane County.
I wanted my hepatitis C gone.
I put off treating mine.
Epclusa treats all main types of chronic hep C. Whatever your type, Epclusa could be your kind of cure.
I just found out about mine.
I knew for years. Epclusa has a 98% overall cure rate.
I had no symptoms of hepatitis C.
Mine caused liver damage.
Epclusa is only one pill, once a day, taken with or without food for 12 weeks. Before starting Epclusa, your doctor will test if you have had hepatitis B, which may flare up and could cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have had hepatitis B, other liver or kidney problems, HIV or other medical conditions, and all medicines you take, including herbal supplements. Taking amiodarone with Epclusa may cause a serious slowing of your heart rate. Common side effects include headache and tiredness. Ask your doctor today if Epclusa is your kind of cure.
Hi.
Hey.
So what are you working on?
I'm in kind of a yard off.
Rob.
Bill.
Follow me.
Make your yard the envy of the block this spring at Lowe's with savings on Craftsman, Scotts, and Honda. So you stay ahead of the pack. Get Miracle-Gro all-purpose garden soil for $4.28 every day. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's.
Our retirement plan with Voya gives us confidence.
So we can spend a bit today knowing we're prepared for tomorrow.
Wow. Do you think you overdid it, maybe?
Overdid what?
Well planned, well invested, well protected.
Voya. Be confident to and through retirement.
From kids to pets and parties, we'll lay the groundwork for all of life's awesome moments. This is Tom Coyle. My family and I say thank you. We're proud to have been a part of this community for 75 years. During our 75th anniversary event, standard carpet installation is just $75. Carpet 1 room, 3 rooms, even your whole house, and installation is only $75. Coyle Carpet 1 Floor and Home, locally owned and operated since 1945.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Well, it's the 30s today, but we'll be in the 40s by the time we get you towards tomorrow. And then it is smooth sailing with temperatures in the 50s, folks. We are watching a warming trend as we go through the extended forecast. But right now, we're in that period where temperatures are colder out there today than they were 24 hours ago. 21 is our temperature in Madison right now. Lots of 20 showing up. Juneau at 19. Watertown at 20. Janesville coming in at 25. You work your way over towards Waukesha. That's where the temperature is at 18 degrees. Here in Madison, we're at 21 after seeing an overnight low down around 20. Winds are still coming out of the east and northeast at 9 miles per hour. So yes, that creates a wind chill. That wind chill is 11 degrees. If you're going out for a morning run or just morning outdoor anything, make sure you grab a jacket at this point. Plenty of sunshine out there, though, so that's good news. High resolution Doppler gives us a clean sweep here throughout Dane County, and well, that's the case for all of Wisconsin. Maybe a few clouds and flurries showing up across Door County, but for the most part, folks, we're dry, and we remain dry. This is as high pressure remains in control, folks. This means the air air is going to be sinking. You have to have rising air to get a lot of cloud cover. With high pressure and control, this sinks the air, so you end up with more sunshine. However, our next chance for rising air, clouds, and precipitation, that's going to be this area of low pressure. It's going to be moving our direction as high pressure slides towards the north and east. This allows our winds to become a bit more southerly. We start to see more moisture. Now, I want to show you what this model is doing. It develops a little light snow north and west of Madison early in the day on Sunday, and then primarily misses Wisconsin with a rain chance Sunday night into Monday, with most of that being further towards the south. This is kind of the most extreme in terms of drier models. Now I'm going to show you another one. This one is most extreme in, say, the wet side of things. As high pressure slides towards the north and east, it has a little light snow early Sunday morning, but pay attention to this moisture that starts to move out of the south. What this is trying to highlight is perhaps a prolonged period of some light snow to develop Sunday night and then lasts all the way into the early morning hours of Monday. I don't buy either of those, to be honest. I expect the truth to lie somewhere in between. In fact, here's how I think it's going to go. As we go through the rest of today, we'll see temperatures around 33 at lunchtime. We'll top out around 38 with some sunshine in the picture. Now, overnight, those clouds begin to move back into the picture, folks. Temperatures around 26 degrees. I expect Sunday morning to be dry. Sunday evening, we'll see those temperatures in the 40s, but then they begin to drop. I expect us to see a little light snow developing from the south. About Madison and points towards the south, we'll have the best chance at seeing any of this, and then that moves out. By the time you wake up Monday, it is long gone. And when it comes to any kind of accumulating snow, we're talking half an inch or less. So this will not be a big deal at all. 50s, though, return right after that. Yes, there are rain chances every single day next week, but none of those are washouts. It's a rain chance during the day. Sometimes it's a rain chance overnight into the morning. Sometimes it's a rain chance after the sunset. So there will be several dry hours each and every single day. And hey, good news, by next Monday we'll be around 60.
And with all this rain happening, it might be a good time to color some Easter eggs. I was just coming up with an idea, right? You're stuck inside.
Not a bad idea. Easter is not fun.
It's protein, and it's a food that lasts pretty long for people looking to stock up. So
I like it.
There you go. Thanks, Chris.
My pleasure.
A Madison woman is raising money to support local healthcare workers and fill their stomachs, too. Her campaign is called Stay Home, Send Pizza, and here's how you can help. Margaret Musgrave has a goal of sending pizza to 150 nurses, residents, and doctors at UW Hospital. She plans on buying the pizzas from Ian's Pizza on State Street as a way to support local businesses.
I really hope that the healthcare workers know that we're taking this seriously by staying home and that we're supporting them in all of their efforts that they're doing. They're working really long hours, they're really putting themselves in stressful situations, and that we're just really thankful.
What a kind mission. Every pizza costs $15, so Margaret has a goal of raising $850. You can make a donation through the link we've posted on channel3000.com. Time now, 8:17. If you'd rather stay inside this weekend, there is no shortage of new shows to watch. Next, we'll tell you about the series now streaming on 4 different platforms. And we're following big news from the music world overnight. Legendary singer Kenny Rogers has died. How his family is still planning to celebrate his life amidst the coronavirus pandemic. We'll be right back.
It's Steinhoffel's Mega Mattress Sale. Right now, get a free box spring with any Dreams Cool Touch mattress with copper technology. Our Dreams mattresses help regulate your body temperature with our innovative Cool to the Touch cover. Shop Steinhoffel's Mega Mattress Sale.
Our retirement plan with Voya gives us confidence.
They help us with achievable steps along the way, so we can spend a bit today knowing we're prepared for tomorrow.
Wow, Dad. Do you think you overdid it, maybe?
I don't think so. What do you think, Peanut?
Nope.
Honey, you think we overdid it?
Overdid what?
See? We don't think so, son.
Technically, grandparents can't overdo it. It's impossible. Well planned, well invested, well protected.
Voya, be confident to and through retirement.
Hi, I'm Brian from McGann Furniture in Baraboo. What does free mean? No cost, right? We've all seen ads about free things included with your purchase. Free carpet pad or installation with your carpet, free love seat with your sofa, 2 window blinds for the price of 1. But we know better, right? At McGann's, free means free. Free delivery and setup with purchases of $500 or more within 50 miles of Baraboo. Shop McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo. You'll be glad you did.
It's time to spring forward and embrace the longer, brighter days ahead. It's also the time to get your home improvement projects going with 33% off windows, siding, and doors at Feldco. Plus, no interest until 2021. Kickstart your season, save some serious cash, and let the good times roll. Feldco, improving lives, one home at a time.
33% off ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
While you're out there living life to its fullest, living every day like it's your last, seizing the days or carpeing the DMs, just remember, you only need one Jeep Renegade. Because when you're a part of the longest lasting 4x4 SUV brand, you're ready to celebrate every moment.
Get 0% financing for 84 months on the 2020 Renegade, or well-qualified returning lessees can lease the 2020 Renegade Latitude 4x4 for $179 a month.
Wherever we want to go, we just have to start. Auto-save your way there with Chase. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Check out Steinhoffel's newest Dreams mattresses, featuring cool copper technology. Our Dreams mattresses will help regulate your body temperature with our innovative Cool to the Touch cover. Individually handcrafted in Wisconsin with no middleman markup. It's Dreams mattresses by Steinhoffel's.
We're following some breaking news from the entertainment world overnight. Country music singer Kenny Rogers has died at the age of 81. According to his family, Rogers died Thursday peacefully at home from natural causes. Rogers' career spanned more than 6 decades, and he's responsible for hits like The Gambler, Lady, and Islands in the Stream. He topped the pop and country music charts 24 times while racking up many awards, including 3 Grammys. Right now, his family is planning a small private service due to the coronavirus, but says they look forward to the day when they can celebrate Rogers' life publicly with his friends and fans. This morning's trending news focuses on the new shows you can stream right now. Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington are bringing some serious sparks to the small screen in Little Fires Everywhere. The series follows the intertwined fates of the Richardson family and a new mother and daughter in the neighborhood. I don't want to give away too much else. It's based on the 2017 best-selling novel of the same name. You can stream the series on Hulu today. Michelle Obama is drawing attention to the education of girls around the globe. The former First Lady has partnered with YouTube for Creators for Change on Girls' Education, a docu-series highlighting young girls fighting through incredible odds to pursue their education. You can stream the series on YouTube right now. Netflix is out with a new show called Unorthodox. Shira Haas stars as Esther Shapiro, a woman who leaves her ultra-religious community in New York to start a new life in Berlin. But just as she starts to find her way, her past catches up with her. Unorthodox starts streaming on Netflix this Thursday, March 26. And if you want to escape the real news, head to our online platform, CBS All Access, for this version of events. The satire Tuning Out the News follows newsman James Smartwood as he leads a group of ill-informed journalists. The show features animated news anchors and reporters mocking the headlines of the day and interviewing real-world guests and newsmakers. The show is executive produced by Stephen Colbert, so you know it'll be funny, and it's streaming on CBS All Access today. If you're more of a movie person, our Will Loper has your back. Here's his picks in this weekend's 3 Things to Watch.
Who's that? I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
You hear something? New on home video this week is the film Jumanji: The Next Level.
Are we in Florida?
Oh my God.
Wait. We're in the wrong body! My joints feel like butter.
Oh, never. I'll lose myself.
This can't be happening!
Once again, the 4 teens are sucked into the Jumanji video game and must find a way to survive. But this time they're joined by 2 older gentlemen, played by Danny Glover and Danny DeVito, who just can't understand what's going on.
you look at me? I haven't looked like this since...
Never. You look like this never.
I think my eyes are a different color.
All of you is a different color.
Jumanji: The Next Level is available to rent or buy everywhere now.
We're not gonna make it.
Maybe I could sell your product. I don't think sales is for you.
Newly streaming on Netflix this week is the miniseries Self-Made, inspired by the life of Madam C.J. Walker.
Sisters, let's talk about hair. They put us down, tell us we're ugly, make us feel ugly. Wonderful hair leads to wonderful opportunities. Mama,
You sure on to something.
you can call me queen.
Octavia Spencer stars in the series about a woman who builds a hair care empire and becomes America's first self-made female African-American millionaire.
I want a whole line of products, which is why I want to open my own factory.
There's such a thing as growing too fast.
We live in a man's world. It's just not our place. I didn't come here to make sandwiches. I came here to do business.
Oh, I know.
All 4 episodes of Self-Made, inspired by the life of Madam C.J. Walker, are streaming on Netflix now. Finally, take a walk down nostalgia lane with Pretty Woman, which is celebrating its 30-year anniversary this week.
Who is this girl you're going with? Nobody you know.
Julie Roberts plays Vivian Ward, who is hired by wealthy Edward Lewis, played by Richard Gere, to be his escort to several business functions. And over the course of 6 days, the two begin to fall in love.
You're late.
You're stunning.
You're forgiven. I love you.
1990's Pretty Woman is available to rent or buy everywhere now.
Sorry, I was in here yesterday. You wouldn't wait on me? Oh, you work on commission, right? Yes. Big mistake. Big. Huge. I have to go shopping now.
Happy watching. Those are the 3 things you need to watch, and this is Will Loper for News 3 Now this morning.
I love that movie. Thanks, Will. Steven Spielberg's latest project is bringing a beloved musical back to the big screen. Get ready to dance. West Side Story is back. These photos were just released this week showing Rachel Zegler and Ansel Elgort taking over as Maria and Tony, 2 teens caught between rival gangs on the streets of New York City. The classic was first released in 1961. This new version dances into theaters just in time for Christmas on December 18th. Time now, 8:26. Madison police have arrested a man in connection with a long unsolved murder. The latest developments in the Brittany Zimmerman case are just ahead. And our coronavirus continues in the next half hour, with local grocery stores making some changes to adapt to this new normal. What to expect if you need to restock this weekend. We're back right after this.
Let me introduce me.
Cuts, colors, braids, and fades. We stand for style. Cost Cutter Salons.
#1 in color in Wisconsin.
It's perfect. Thank you for choosing our home. Here's a list of our favorite spots to help you live like a local. And here is our Spectrum Wi-Fi password and a channel guide to help you settle in.
Did you say Spectrum?
Experience the fastest starting speeds for the price with Spectrum Internet. At 200 megabits per second, you'll enjoy faster surfing, streaming, and gaming. Switch to Spectrum Internet for $44.99 a month. Call 833-902-4499. Then lose yourself in the best in entertainment with more HD and more free on demand. With thousands of free titles to choose from and the best in live TV, there's always something on. Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Plus, download the Spectrum TV app for more ways to watch. Call 833-902-4499.
It happened again. You guys were supposed to leave yesterday.
Is that my robe?
Is it?
Lose yourself in the best internet and TV with Spectrum. Switch now from $44.99 a month each, all with no contracts. Call 833-902-4499.
You've pondered and pinned your wedding ideas? Now put them into place with Event Essentials. Our professional event staff can guide you through expert design with our high-quality, on-trend rentals. Plan your perfect wedding with Event Essentials. We supply everything but the guests.
When we face adversity, we find a way through it. It's about taking care of each other. It's the small parts that make a big difference. At Chevy, we promise to do ours. We're offering Chevy owners complimentary OnStar Crisis Assist services and Wi-Fi data. If you need a new Chevy, interest-free financing for 84 months with deferred payments for 120 days on many of our most popular models. You may even shop online and take delivery at home. It's just our way of doing our part.
At U.S. Cellular, we're building a powerful new 5G network that breaks down barriers. Because it's only fair that you get uninterrupted service, so you can work without obstacles and stream without disruptions. 5G, now available in Wisconsin. Unlimited data starts at $30 a month. It's the best value in wireless. Switch today for just $30 a month with 4 lines. U.S. Cellular. Choose fair.
You know who really loves fresh food? Amateur chefs, stay-at-home parents, salad lovers, barbecuers, smorgasborders, hors d'oeuvres, fondue-ers, and flambeers, midnight snackers, brown baggers, bakers, and throw it in the microwavers. At Pick and Save, you can get all the fresh you want at a great price with same-day pickup and delivery. Because we believe in fresh for everyone.
It's an understandably tough time for local businesses and families. One of the area's most popular chefs understands that, and he's now serving up special deals to make everyone's lives easier.
This is News 3 Now This Morning.
Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. Thanks for starting part of your day with us here on News 3 Now. It's March 21st. I'm Christina Laurie. Senators are expected to reconvene later this morning as they come closer to finalizing a $1 trillion economic rescue plan that could go into effect within days. The proposal includes relief for small businesses, loans to impacted industries, and direct cash payments to Americans based on income and family size. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says the Senate will work through the weekend to flush out the details. A vote on the plan is expected by Monday. 1 in 5 Americans will soon be required to stay inside as New York City, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Illinois join California in severely restricting residents' movement. President Trump says he's not considering a nationwide lockdown, and right now Governor Tony Evers says we don't need a lockdown in Wisconsin either. Evers does say, however, the crisis here in our state will get worse before it gets better. The number of coronavirus cases has doubled in Wisconsin in the past 48 hours. We're now at 233 cases. And right now, the American Red Cross is experiencing a severe blood shortage because of the unprecedented number of blood drive cancellations. This weekend, they're asking you to donate. The Red Cross says it is still safe to give blood, and they're taking extra safety precautions like spacing out beds more than usual and taking donors' temperatures at the door. You can schedule an appointment or donate on redcross.org. Now here's meteorologist Chris Reese with a check of our Saturday forecast. Hey, Chris.
Good morning, Christina. There it is right there, starting to leave the screen now. We have seen a beautiful sunrise today, folks. We will see more sunshine as we go throughout your Saturday. Now, temperatures this morning are cooler compared to yesterday. Not only did we have a cold front move through 2 days ago, which, by the way, typically it's the second day after a cold front that is the coldest, but we also had clear skies overnight. That allowed those temperatures to fall all the way down towards 20 degrees. We're starting to warm back up now. 21 is our Madison temperature. Janesville coming in at 25. You work your way up towards the Dells. They are at 19. They've been steady there for just a little bit. And then Black River Falls dropped all the way down to 13. They've come back up to 15 now. So you're starting to see the effects of what sunshine will do with warming up the temperature. Now, we are definitely quiet across the upper Midwest. Doppler track does show at least a couple areas where maybe there's some lake effect snow, but with high pressure and control, folks, the air is just incredibly dry. So 21 right now. We'll keep the sunshine around as we go through the day. We'll also begin to warm things up. 31 by lunchtime. By 2 o'clock, we'll see those temperatures around 34. We're going all the way up to 38 degrees today, Christina. So although we're still in the 30s, we're close. We're knocking on the door of 40, and then the extended forecast, well, it goes up from there as well.
Bringing us the good news. Thank you so much, Chris. We have a major update to share with you this morning in regards to a long unsolved Madison homicide. Police have arrested the man they say is responsible for the death of UW-Madison student Brittany Zimmerman 12 years ago. The Dane County District Attorney's Office has filed a criminal complaint charging David Call in Zimmerman's death. She was strangled and stabbed to death, found on April 2nd, 2008. Witnesses had seen Call in the area at the time of Zimmerman's death. Call had been a person of interest for years.
It's never been really far from our list of priorities. The fact that we're able to get a positive outcome here is something that I think gives a little brightness to people during a really difficult time.
It's important to mention that Call, by all accounts, did not know Zimmerman. He had a drug addiction, according to the complaint, and was just in the area at the time of the murder. Call is currently serving time in a Wisconsin prison for drunk driving and sexual assault. More local news now. Dane County is spending more than $150,000 to book hotel rooms for people and families living in homeless shelters. County Executive Joe Parisi announced the county is now partnering with several hotels to secure 72 rooms and ensure safe social distancing. They'll be dedicated to families staying in overnight shelters and people who are homeless and considered high risk for COVID-19. Food and support services from a number of agencies will also be provided. If you have to travel anywhere this weekend and you use our bus system, Metro Transit in Madison is limiting its capacity to just 15 people. The city is asking that passengers only use buses for essential trips to work, doctor's appointments, and grocery stores. They're also asking all passengers to stand at least 6 feet away from others, including the driver, and exit through the back door. If you need to get groceries this weekend, you'll notice some local stores have changed their policies. Metcalf's Market has shut down self-service areas and is asking shoppers to avoid bringing in their own reusable bags. Metcalf's new hours are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. with the first hour of the day on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and today, Saturdays, reserved as a courtesy hour for people 60 years old and up, plus first responders and healthcare workers. Other grocery stores are changing their hours as well. We have a list on our website, channel3000.com. Here's a story to make you smile. A local chef is doing something good. As you know, the governor ordered all bars and restaurants to close this week. Most are now offering curbside pickup and delivery. Chef Dave Heidi, owner of Liliana's in Fitchburg and Charlie's on Main in Oregon, calls these unprecedented times for both businesses and families. And so he's now offering all new pickup menus with lower prices and bigger portions at both of his restaurants. Chef Dave is also continuing his $5 bowls of soup, or you can pay what you can. Heidi says it's all about giving back to his community.
For me, it's just about remembering that we got a lot of people who are worried and are scared and are nervous and don't know where their next meal is coming from or if they're going to have a job in a week. And I think just being able to know that you've got the comfort and warmth of just something that's wholesome and nutritious, and you don't have to worry about being able to pay for it for your family. Like, I think just having little things like that can help kind of keep people up a bit.
This is not an act. Chef Dave is really one of the nicest guys. You can also donate a bowl of soup to someone else. Chef Dave says he is looking forward to the day when things get back to normal, and aren't we all? We know there are a lot of developments as this situation evolves. You can always find what you need to know about the coronavirus on our website, channel3000.com, and right here on air on News 3 Now. In the midst of this pandemic, many businesses in our area will need your support to stay afloat. That's why now is the perfect time to unveil the winners of Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Awards. The magazine's editor, Andy Bailing, joins us for a breakdown of this year's 572 winners right after this.
What do you wish you had more of? If you said time, you're at the right place at just the right time. Hi, I'm Chris Klein, financial advisor with Capstone Wealth Management. My team and I have been managing investments for over 20 years for people just like you. And when you get right down to it, our job is to help you create time. How? Tune into my radio show on the Big 1070 AM, download our podcasts, or sign up for our newsletters on the website listed below. You'll learn more about me, my team, and how we might be able to just create time for you too.
Have you heard? Tempur-Pedic sleep is better sleep. With innovative memory foam developed by NASA, Tempur-Pedic mattresses reduce motion transfer, which means less tossing and turning so you can sleep undisturbed through the night. But which Tempur-Pedic is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. Let our expert sales staff guide you to your perfect Tempur-Pedic. And right now, get a free Furniture Row gift certificate when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. Shop Denver Mattress today, your Tempur-Pedic elite retailer.
Month after month, I'm doing it all. The supplements, the veggies, the water, but I still have recurring constipation, belly pain, straining, and bloating. My doctor said I could have a real medical condition called IBS-C.
From my recurring constipation and belly pain from IBS-C, I said yes to Linzess.
Linzess treats adults with IBS with constipation. Linzess is not a laxative. It works differently. It helps relieve belly pain and lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements. Do not give to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling.
I'm doing it all, and I said yes to Linzess. Ask your doctor about Linzess.
Let's see. Why do professional builders and remodelers choose nuns? Looks to be reason number 245. Wow. Maybe it's that nuns takes care of just about everything. Oof. Yeah. That might not be the case when you shop online. So, why should you choose nuns? Well, isn't it obvious? Nuns. Kitchen, bath, and flooring.
I'm Leah Lynchide, socially distancing myself and working from home this week. If you've been traveling recently like I have, consider self-quarantining. And if you think you've been exposed, talk to your doctor. News 3 Now wants to keep our community safe from the spread of coronavirus.
Download the Channel 3000 First Warn Weather app today.
There are a whole lot of headlines going on right now, but here's one we're really excited to talk about. This month's edition of Madison Magazine is the best of issue, and this, in my personal opinion, is the best issue. Madison Magazine editor Andy Bailing here with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. I don't have a physical copy of the magazine. You guys really keep this under lock. How long ago did you start picking the best of Madison?
Oh, yeah. Well, and we don't pick the best of Madison. This is a reader's poll. So this is really representative of the businesses, places, and people that our readers in this community loves and thinks is the best in Madison. So, yeah, the voting happened a long time ago, but it just released recently. And we get so excited about this every year, and I think businesses do as well. And no better time than now when we need a little bit of good news and a little bit of, something to celebrate.
I'm so glad you pointed that out, because really no better time than now. Local business owners, we are with you. Many are struggling right now. So what do you think this issue means for those folks?
I hope that they see it and just remember that people in the community really do love them and care for them and know that they're one of the best in the community and what makes Madison so special. And I know right now you can't visit or, enjoy the wares or talents of a lot of these winners right now, but we can still celebrate them online, congratulate them for their Best of Madison win. We're still here, we're still supporting them, and we'll be
you can maybe help them out. You can write a positive review.
Yes.
Also, you can still pick up delivery from some of the local restaurants, right?
Yep, we have a growing list of number of takeout and curbside and delivery options online, up to 30 right now. We're updating it every day. That's just for the food, food categories too. And I know there's a lot of, we have an arts and entertainment section in the Best of Madison listing too, with a lot of local musicians that also can't perform in front of people right now. But I know there's a lot of virtual performances going on. But yeah, we just hope hope that, we're excited that it's launching and excited to just celebrate our businesses and, support them in any way we can.
Can you give us a taste of some of the well-deserving winners?
Yeah, actually, and I know
it's a long, long list.
It is. It's 572 winners.
Okay, wow.
Yeah,
even longer than I thought.
And it's funny because we try to every year. It's harder and harder to get the category list down to keep it, a reasonable list. But yeah, lots of winners this year. But Eno Vino downtown and their West Side wine bar, they won 13 awards.
Is that a record? Is that some kind of record?
I would have to look that up, but it's got to be close.
If you haven't been there, that place is gorgeous. The location downtown. I know they also have one on the West Side.
Yes, yep, and 13 is both locations together. But lots of winners on this year's list. I know Charlotte DeLeste also appeared in our TV personality list. She won bronze this year, which is awesome.
Congratulations, Charlotte.
Yes, congrats. And lots of others. You kind of got to dig in and take a look.
Okay, I'll be sure to dig in once you give me an actual copy.
Yes, I will. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'll bring it to you.
No, I'm kidding. But thank you so much for talking to us and sharing this list with us. And all month long, we hope to feature some of the well-deserving businesses that are featured in this edition.
That'd be great.
Thank you so much, Andy. And you can find more from Madison Magazine up on our website, channel3000.com. And we want to point out a few other standouts on this year's list. Jason Harder, local pastry chef at the Hubbard Avenue Diner, the Green Owl Cafe for vegan and vegetarian food, and Wollersheim Winery for what else? Of course, it's wine. We can all use an escape from what's going on right now, and with area gyms closed, many people are looking for new ways to work out. We'll share some suggestions ahead. And we want to give you a live look over the Capitol this morning. We still live in such a beautiful city. Chris is tracking your forecast just ahead. But first, if you have a little kid turning 3 years old soon, please let us know. Send us their pictures so we can show it right here on our program.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Keep your wood floors looking their best with any of Surgenian's 3 hassle-free, dustless, and eco-friendly systems. Options include deep cleaning, clean screen and recoat, or dust-free sanding. Restore your wood floors today. Local, sustainable Surgenians.
There's just nothing better than a plate of Mama's famous pasta. Her recipe, top secret.
Michelina's. Let Mama feed you. What makes you you? Your cells. Trillions of them. That's why Centrum contains 14 key nutrients to help feed your cells, nourishing your body inside and out, so you can focus on what matters most. Centrum. Feed your cells, fuel your life.
If your gums bleed when you brush, you may have gingivitis, and the clock could be ticking towards bad breath, receding gums, and possibly tooth loss. Help turn back the clock on gingivitis with Parodontax. Leave bleeding gums behind. Parodontax.
These days, it's hard to tell the difference between judges and politicians. I'm Jill Karofsky. I'm running for the Supreme Court to stop corruption.
Jill Karofsky, mother of 2, prosecutor, trial court judge.
On the Supreme Court, I'll make decisions based on the law and its impact on real people, not corporate donors.
Jill is supported by law enforcement across Wisconsin for her record as a tough, fair, independent judge. Jill Karofsky for Wisconsin Supreme Court.
Hi.
Hey.
So what are you working on?
I'm in kind of a yard off.
Rob.
Bill.
Follow me.
Make your yard the envy of the block this spring at Lowe's with savings on Craftsman, Scotts, and Honda. So you stay ahead of the pack. Get Miracle-Gro all-purpose garden soil for $4.28 every day. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's.
Step up to the new standard during Ram Truck Month.
Now get 0% financing for 84 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2020 Ram 1500.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Good Saturday morning, folks. We're waking up with temperatures in the 20s. We'll move into the 30s this afternoon. And then that extended forecast shows more 40s and then eventually 50s. And there is a 60 in the forecast too. So we're gradually seeing a warming trend, but we're starting off on the cooler note. 21 is that temperature in Madison right now. The Dells coming in at 19. Camp Douglas coming in at 19. But generally, you see a blanket of temperatures just around the 20-degree mark. And we're seeing some sunshine out there as well. That's good news. Winds are coming out of the east and northeast at 9 miles per hour. Yes, that creates a wind chill of 11. So you will want to make sure that you have a jacket if you're getting ready to head out. This is high-resolution Doppler right now. It's giving us the clean sweep here, not just throughout Madison and Dane County, but this is the case throughout pretty much the state of Wisconsin and the upper Midwest. Now, one thing is showing up right around Door County. There might be a few flurries up there, but again, if you're in Door County, you're probably having yourself a nice time if you can. But high pressure, folks, that does remain in control over the upper Midwest. Because of that, the air is sinking. In order to get clouds, rain, and snow, you need rising air. High pressure is the opposite of that with sinking air. Now, our next storm system that could bring us some rising air, clouds, and maybe even some light rain or snow, this is it. It's over the Rockies right now. High pressure starts to slide towards the north and east tomorrow. This opens the door for more moisture to be able to work its way in to parts of the upper Midwest. Now, this is one particular model. It shows Sunday morning some snow north and west of Madison, a rainmaker towards the south. And by the time we get you towards Sunday night into Monday, it takes that rainmaker and actually really misses to the south with it. Now, nonetheless, there's another model. This one is a lot more extreme. So let me show you how things play out on it. You take the high pressure, we slide that over towards the north and east. We see the light snow chance a little bit more widespread Sunday morning, and then it just shows a period of light snow working its way through here by the time you go from Sunday night throughout Monday morning. I expect that to be extreme as well. The truth is likely somewhere in between. Here is what I expect to be the case here. We'll see sunshine this afternoon and temperatures right around 38 degrees. Overnight tonight, we'll cool down into the mid-20s. Here comes the cloud cover back into the picture. We stay dry for most of Sunday. Highs will be in the 40s, and then late Sunday night, we'll see this chance from about Madison and to the south, where you will see a little period of light snow, and I'm talking a half an inch, a quarter inch at best. That comes to an end by the time we get you towards Monday morning. That opens up the door for some warming. 50 for your high on Monday. The rain chances return for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll get a break by next Sunday, and then more chances for thunderstorms by next Monday with temperatures closer to 60. I do want to say none of those rain chances are washout days at all.
We just got to get through this weekend, and it's all uphill from here. Thank you so much, Chris. Many people are searching for a mental break from the coronavirus, and that's becoming harder as more places shut down, like gyms. Several, like Transformation Center on Madison's west side, are making the switch to online classes. The owner of that business says that doing this is the only way he can keep paying his staff while also keeping his business running.
Action is the most powerful thing. We can't just sit back and let things happen. We got to be proactive.
Maher says even though he's had some people cancel their memberships, he's finding more people signing up for the online classes he's offering, and those people are coming from other local gyms that are not offering those options. If you're not a fan of indoor workouts, you'll be happy to know Wisconsin state parks and trails are staying open during this pandemic. According to the DNR, parks, law enforcement, and property staff will be conducting routine sweeps to make sure groups larger than 10 people are not together. All offices and visitor centers are closed in the parks, but bathrooms will remain open. This was supposed to be a weekend filled with March Madness games, but you can still watch some classic matchups right here on WISC later this morning. Although there aren't any Wisconsin games on the slate just yet, today CBS will feature 2 national championship games from the 80s and 1 Elite 8 game from the 90s. The fun all starts at 11 this morning. What do you do if you had tickets for one of the many canceled sporting events or concerts that had been planned for the next few months? We'll explain how you can get your money back Sunday morning starting at 6:30. But first, with all that's going wrong these days, it is worth remembering there is still a lot of good in the world, and not everything has to be about the coronavirus. Right after this, we'll take you to a coffee shop that's transformed into a second home for foster kids.
The ups and downs of frequent mood swings can plunge you into deep, depressive lows. Take you to uncontrollable highs. Or make you feel both at once. Overwhelmed by bipolar 1 symptoms? Ask about Vraylar. Some medications only treat the lows or the highs. Vraylar effectively treats depression, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1. Full spectrum relief of all symptoms with just one pill once a day. Elderly patients with dementia-related psychosis have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may mean a life-threatening reaction. Or uncontrollable muscle movements may be permanent. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. Metabolic changes may occur. Movement dysfunction, restlessness, sleepiness, stomach issues are common side effects. When bipolar 1 overwhelms, Vraylar helps smooth the ups and downs.
Okay, in my Johnsonville commercial, they open on a game show set in the 70s. Today we got Johnsonville smoked sausage made with 100% premium pork. Some brands mix meats and add fillers, but not Johnsonville. Contestant number 1 bids the closest, so he wins a boat. And he says, I don't want that boat. I want the sausage. What if I told you that boat is filled with Johnsonville smoked sausage? And that's a smoked sausage commercial made the Johnsonville way.
Our retirement plan with Voya gives us confidence.
We can spend a bit now, knowing we're prepared for the future.
Surprise!
We renovated the guest room, so you can live with us.
I'm good at my condo.
Well planned, well invested, well protected.
Voya, be confident to and through retirement.
From kids to pets and parties, we'll lay the groundwork for all of life's awesome moments. This is Tom Coyle. My family and I say thank you. We're proud to have been a part of this community for 75 years. During our 75th anniversary event, standard carpet installation is just $75. Carpet 1 room, 3 rooms, even your whole house, and installation is only $75. Coyle Carpet 1 Floor and Home, locally owned and operated since 1945.
Coming together makes us stronger. And Ford is built to lend a hand, especially now, with 6-month payment relief. Buy a new Ford. We'll defer 3 payments and make 3 payments for peace of mind up to 6 months. Shop at Ford.com or contact your Ford dealer to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. You have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you.
News 3 Now, your local headquarters for coronavirus facts and updates.
Finally this morning, with all that's going wrong these days, it is worth remembering there's a whole lot of good in the world, and they're serving it up at a cafe in Dallas.
Here's Maria Villarreal.
Hi, welcome in, guys.
It's hard to imagine that this bubbly barista behind the counter at La La Land Kind Cafe was struggling a year ago.
What would have happened if you didn't work here?
I would probably still be homeless.
The Dallas coffee shop has become a safe haven for foster kids. In Texas alone, more than 1,200 youth aged out of the system last year. Many end up on the streets.
We're not in the business of coffee. We just serve coffee. We're definitely in the business of kindness.
La La Land owner Francois Rehani created a program where foster youth work and learn how to make it in the real world. So far, he's hired 9 kids in the year they've been open.
But that cuts into your profits.
Of course. But we have a duty to our society to help the ones who are in need.
Sierra Moten was placed with a foster family after her father sexually abused her when she was 15. Nearly 5 years later, it's still difficult.
I just try to push it behind me because it happened, and I just want to move forward.
Sierra says La La Land is finally a place she can call home.
Best part of working here?
Having people who believe in me, it lets me, work after my goals and believe in myself.
Here you go, sir.
That was the feel-good story I think we all need during times like this.
Feel-good stories are needed right now. Your feel-good weather tip of the day is that it's going to be sunny.
Okay, good.
We may not talk temperatures all that much, but it will be sunny around here. When it comes to temperatures, though, it's 50s all week long and then perhaps 60s. By the time we get you towards the end of the week, we'll see chances for rain here and there, but none of those days are complete washouts. And we'll watch for a little chance of a few snowflakes overnight Sunday and into Monday. But the truth is, the weather this week is fairly benign compared to what it could be.
And my eyes are just focused next Monday, 60 degrees.